Welcome back, everybody, to another BeamNG.Drive Tough Car Challenge. Today's contestant is the brand new Bruckell LeGran, and by brand new, I mean brand new to the game. Just released in the .8 update that was released on Wednesday. I believe on Wednesday I did kind of like a debut of the car with a full throttle challenge in the top of the line sporty supercharged version. So essentially with this car, it's like a cross between a fucking Chrysler LeBaron and like the mid-sized GMs like the Cutlass Sierra, the LeSabre, the Bonneville, cars like that of the 80s. And it's alright. The particular model we got is a S model. It's the one up from base. This car has a 2.5 liter inline four. I believe it's a 4-speed automatic. I am not sure. It's either a 4-speed or a 3-speed, which would be common in the era. 1980s cars were not known to be the strongest and most reliable. Will this car live up to the infamy, or will it break the mold? I can tell you this. We're going to get in it and get going and see what this little piece of shit can do. Okay, guys. We are in our LeGran, and it's not a real bad place to be. Not a bad little car. We're going to go ahead and turn our headlights on so you can see the gauges a little better. I'm going to show you the shifter. Oh, shit. Now you can't just shift the shifter and it does its thing. Excuse me, I just tried to burp while talking. You actually have to put it in realistic mode and then put it in it. The nice thing is you now have a parking detent if you use an H shifter like myself. Its setup stock is where first gear would be, and then second is drive. Then you have where third would be like some sort of manual mode if you had the option for it, and that's when you'd most likely start using these. Oh, you could even just use these and go through it. Down here is second, first, and I don't know what sixth would be, but reverse is where reverse has always been in. But if you looked as I was running it through these gears, the shifter pretty much goes forwards and backwards. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's an interesting shifter style to say the least. But let's put it in drive. 1 foot on the brake, 1 foot on the gas. It's not revving, so away we go. Alright, coming up to our first jump. 55 over that jump, and this car's soft suspension took it like a champ. Even with the little 4-cylinder, this car does have a tendency to understeer, and then it also does not. The car has a literal, like a fucking beam between the rear axles, so this car is nowhere near set up for any sort of handling. It is just set up to go from point A to point B efficiently, be pretty comfortable while it's doing it, which means a very floaty, lofty cloud suspension where it's like, whee! You go over a bump, it's like boing, 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 forever and a fucking day. And this is coming from somebody that drove a yacht for 7 years. So, and I mean, yacht is in a big ass car. Okay, we are doing the car is holding up pretty good. Almost done with our first lap. No real drama, so to speak, other than the car does have that tendency to understeer, so you gotta be very careful going into turns. 1 lap down. I almost wonder if I picked too slow of a car, you know? I mean, I just picked a random car. I wonder if they're... Oh, my dear. Oh, shit. Frame rate lag. Landed very hard on that one. Up the Widowmaker. So with the, like, they switch the shifting styles. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Gotta fix this. Alrighty, we're fixed. Away we go. As I was saying about the transmission, they really revamped the transmission. So whether you're in simulation like you are, like this car is, the game is really trying to simulate how the automatic transmission would be functioning in this car if this was a real car that you could go out and go down to your local dealer and buy. Also, if you have any of the cars set up in arcade mode, it'll do the same behavior whether it's an automatic or a manual. Manual would actually kind of oh god, what the fuck is going on? It would actually go ahead and take foot off throttle, push in clutch, change gear, let off the clutch, and get back on the throttle again. So just like you would if you in a manual powered car. So, or yeah, manual powered, manual transmission car. All right, that's 2 laps down. Golly. This thing's doing pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised. Coming up on 2.5 laps. Well, oh, turn in a little bit. Oh dear. Ooh. Ooh, shit. We're definitely going to be pulling off and checking this car out because something got fucked up on it. Alright, that is pretty much straight. Almost a half a turn to the... Oh, man. Well, something ain't right here, folks. Oh, dear. Whoa, shit. Come on, get through this. There we go. Oh! That was not a wheel, that was a hubcap, I think. Well, it would have said I would if I lost the wheel. Holy shit. We are definitely pulling off here after this. Oh, come on. Wow, 3 laps almost completed. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's hop out of this car and see what the fuck has happened to it. Okay, our car has seen plenty of better days. You can see right here the roof's kinked out, the windshield's blown, rear... I mean, some of the body doesn't look in too bad a shape. The rear suspension's starting to get fucked. But right there you see this wheel is pointed that way, and this wheel is pointed the opposite way. No wonder this thing's not fucking stable. Holy shit. Talk about an alignment issue. Damn. But it still runs and drives, so we're still gonna run this thing to its death. 3 laps down. Who knows how many more it'll go, but it's going to be interesting. So let's get going again. Alrighty, guys. We're back in the car. Rev the nuts out of the motor. Pop it into neutral. 3, 2, 1. A little bit of wheel spin because both wheels are pointing in opposite directions and they want to fight each other. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, shit. There we go. There we go. Coming up on almost 3.5 laps here. Oh, shit. If we survive the Widowmaker, we're not turning. Oh, shit. There we go. Oh, turn. Turn. Turn, you fuck. There we go. Woo! Okay. Here we go. Oh! Alright, here. Oh, shit. We're turning in too soon. Oh, dear. And we're sliding. And we're still on our roof. Well, that is it for the LeGran's attempt at the Tough Car Challenge. As I slowly feel the car collapsing under its own weight, we're going to get out of here before I can't and see what the hell has happened to the car. Alrighty, guys. Our car is in a pretty bad way. You can tell the front end was royally fucked up there. Body-wise, the car doesn't appear to be in too bad a shape. We're just going to turn the lights off there, because why keep them on? We'll go ahead, get the tow truck over here, see if we can pull the car back on our wheels, and we could get a closer look at the actual body damage to our LeGran. And also, see what I mean by that rear suspension? Holy shit. Good for a ride, but terrible for anything and everything else. And actually, look at that. The muffler got twisted up. Look at that shit. Alright, so let's go ahead and get it flipped over. Alrighty, we have flipped our LeGran back over, and it surely has seen better days. It is all sorts of fucked up. The motor gave up its ghost while it was flipped over. Otherwise, it would still run and drive, so damn. We're going to go ahead, go into overhead view, and decide where the LeGran will appear on our leaderboard. Alrighty, guys. Start finish line is right here. Our LeGran is here. It was about 3/4 of the way through when it died. So you're going to hear some noises here as I grab my scoreboard. Haha. So I believe that's going to put it at 3. And what is that? 2/3. Yes, because a bunch of cars died in that same area. So that will be the Bruckell LeGran. I'm writing it down as we speak. At 3 2/3 laps complete. Not too shabby. It is tied with the Gavril D15 extended cab, it looks like. It's in it's also tied with the Bishu Miramar, so that's a 3-way tie. Look at that. I'll be damned. It is in front of the, let's see here. I'm trying to do the math in my head real quick. It's in front of, let's see here, the ETK series, as well as the Gavril Grand Marshal and Gavril Grand Marshal, the 54 Burnside. Let's see, but it is lacking behind the Gavril Barstow, the Ibishu Covet, the Gavril H25. So it is in the upper end of our leaderboard. So overall, a pretty good showing by the LeGran. It definitely did hold off the 80s stigma that had been plaguing some of the vehicles. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, all that good fun stuff. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Tough Car Challenge. But until that time comes, have a good one, everyone.